ladies, welcome back to the channel. I'm Bianca, the excellent wife and mom, and I am so glad that you're here. So in this video, I'm going to talk about what we did in April. So first of all, happy May. We have split our time between our regular home and our vacation home, and it has been fun and just a much needed mix up of things. So we, just the regular stuff that we've done, you know, when we sit down, we have our formal school, and we don't have like a schedule per se. We go with the flow. So we have a flow of school. There's no set time. Like we start at 9 o'clock, end at 11:30, but we just kind of flow through the day. Everyone knows what they're supposed to do. So we sit down, we'll do the pledge together, the national anthem. We do our declaration. So that's Psalm 91, Psalm 23. We do the preamble, and I think that's it. We also work on, so that we do reading, writing, math. Those are the three main subjects. Everything else kind of, falls in between, and we just kind of unschool all of that. But they have their workbooks and things that they, for each of their levels that they work through. And then we do group reading. We'll read together, and we've been reading. And like I said, the Bible is like the standard for my homeschool. It's a standard for life. So we finished up the book of Acts. We wrapped that up, and we kind of been skipping around. But we read about Joseph, we read about Solomon, and of course we read about resurrection and some other things because they all tied together. So we were kind of jumping around because they all went together. So we learned about Iyar, the Hebrew month after Nisan, and read about that, studied about that a little bit. And so we've been going to the park more because it's been warmer out. We actually had one very warm week that was like the 80s in the north, and so we took advantage of that and was outside for most of the day during that week. But it got a little bit chillier, but we've still been going outside, going to the trampoline. My oldest girl learned how to do a backflip on the trampoline, so she was super excited. And here at our vacation home, we've been going to the beach. We go on just walks, exploratory walks. And today we were driving around on the golf cart, just kind of exploring and sightseeing. And when they go to the beach, they collect shells. We saw like a crab, and we saw a bunch of jellyfish that were washed up. So during this public school spring break, we have a bunch of kids in our neighborhood in the north, so they were playing like the entire week with all the kids. So that was very fun for them. We continued going to the art classes at the library and at the art museum. And let me see, the boys go to Tween Club, so they play outside a lot more since it's nice and warm. So they go to that every week, and they really, really enjoy that. And it's a bunch of homeschool kids there, so they connected. This month, all the kids had their dental appointments, so they all went to have their teeth cleaned. On our walks here, the turtle, we have I think about 3 or 4 ponds here, so they were feeding the turtles turtle food. So all the turtles came up and they were petting the turtles. My neighbor across the street, she went strawberry picking and brought the kids fresh strawberries, so they really enjoyed that. And I think, when I thought about it, I'm like, I never took them strawberry picking, so that's in my that's on my to-do list. I want to get them to do that. And while they're at the beach, they were building sand castles, and my husband was, instructing them about the importance of a firm foundation. And so I thought it was really good. It's like, as you're doing things, there's so many teachable moments throughout the day, and just there, certain times just to look for them and take advantage of them, because there's always a lesson in everything we do, everything. The kids also started planning their lemonade stand, so they usually start that in May, kind of towards the middle or end, depending on the weather. So that is in full swing. In the previous years, when they first started out, they sold strawberry lemonade, and which is the best around. Like everybody knows, even the neighbors all ask, like, when are you guys going to start the lemonade stand again? But they started with just the strawberry lemonade and little brownies. And then they added on, I think, water and something else. But this year it's going to be the strawberry lemonade, the brownie cups. We're adding pound cake. They're selling it by the slice and a couple other things, but they have their whole little menu that they're gonna do. So they're really excited about that because they do really well with their lemonade stand, and everybody knows about the strawberry lemonade. And so yeah, they're really looking forward to that. We also learned about the Constitution this past month, and then we watched a little video on Free School on YouTube. That's a great resource, so check it out, Free School. They have like all different types of topics and just short videos for kids, and I just think it's just enough to, for their understanding. And if they want to dig deeper, then you can they can research things further from there. We've been watching a lot of, especially here, like I said, it was total unschooling, total. We barely do any academic work, so it's all unschooling. And they do, we watched a super book, a lot of discussions, a lot of talking about things. Wildcrats, my son is like, he knows everything about every animal, so they've been watching that. And then at home, they cook, at our other home, Papa was showing them how to cook the sausage just right, and giving them all of this instruction. So he's the better cook in the house. He's really good. He took culinary classes, so and they liked his way better than mine, and I wasn't offended at all. Kids also learned how to we made almond milk, vanilla almond milk, and we sprouted alfalfa and broccoli seeds, and they really enjoyed it. So there's a video out on that. I don't know if I did one on almond milk. If it is, it's probably on my other channel. So we started with our raised bed garden. So my husband and sons, they put together one of the raised beds. Like we had one already, we ordered another one, and then one they put together. So they had the experience of helping him put that together. And what was exciting for them this past month, they met their Malaysian cousin in person for the first time. So he's the same age as my oldest son, and they talk to him all the time. So it was just very exciting and fun for them to meet him in person. And they, skateboarded, and we had lunch together, and just had a great time with him. So those are the things that we did during the month of April. And I started prepping for summer already. So, I mean, maybe some people prep before April, but it seemed like a good time. But I think I'm going to do a separate video on that. We did something really cool, and we were very excited about it, so I'll share that in another video. And I did a whole shopping haul for summer. I may include that in there as well. But just, getting everything in order. We may be traveling a little bit more in the summer, so we shall see. But we have some exciting things that's coming up, and I'm so excited for the kids. So, ladies, that's all I have. God bless you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye.